Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at something that, well, it can have a surprisingly big impact on our daily interactions,
Uh-huh.
giving genuine compliments.
hmm
And forget those awkward, forced remarks. We're diving into how sincere, positive feedback can build connections and, really lift someone's spirits.
Exactly. And we've got some really interesting material here, a close look at the art of um, flattering someone
Hmm.
effectively in English.
Right.
Think of this as our exploration into the practicalities and, I suppose, the subtle power of this skill.
And for you, the listener, this is more than just theoretical. I mean, the ability to offer sincere and well-received compliments, that can truly enhance your relationships, both personally and professionally,
Absolutely. It's about making people feel valued, feel seen.
which can lead to stronger bonds, maybe new opportunities even. So our mission today is to uncover the key insights and useful phrases that will help you feel more confident and natural when you want to pay someone a genuine compliment. Okay, let's unpack this.
All right, let's start with the basics, the core of what we're discussing. What exactly is a compliment?
Good starting point.
Our material defines it pretty simply. It's a kind thing you say about someone, a verbal nod to something positive you notice.
Okay. Kind. That word feels important, but for a compliment to really land, it needs to be genuine. What's the secret there? Making it feel sincere.
Well, genuine means it comes from honest appreciation. It's based on a real observation or feeling you have.
Yeah.
As our source points out, a genuine compliment has that power to brighten someone's day precisely because it's authentic. That sincerity, that's what makes it feel good, not, manufactured.
Right. Not just going through the motions. Now, the idea of being charming also comes up. It's not exactly the same as complimenting, is it?
Yeah,
But how does it fit in?
that's a good distinction. Someone who is charming, well, they generally make others feel comfortable and positive.
Mm,
Charm isn't just giving compliments, but a charming manner can definitely make someone more receptive to your positive remarks.
Hmm.
It sort of creates a friendlier space for it.
that makes sense. Okay, let's get a bit more specific. Talented is mentioned. That seems like a prime area for a compliment, right?
Oh, absolutely. Talented describes someone with a natural gift for something. And complimenting that, well, it's impactful because you're recognizing an inherent ability that probably also took dedication, practice.
Yeah, yeah.
So saying something like, you have such a talent for explaining complex ideas, acknowledges something specific and valuable.
Good example. And one more vocabulary point. Flattering can also be used as an adjective. How does that work?
Yes, so when something is flattering, it means it makes someone look good, enhances their appearance.
Like clothes or a color?
Exactly. Most often used for clothes or colors, like that color is really flattering on you.
Yeah.
It's a direct comment on how something improves their looks.
Okay, got it. So we have our foundation. Now, the material gives us this great little glimpse into a real conversation. Tell us about Sam and Mia.
Yeah, this is a perfect illustration, actually. Sam sees Mia's new haircut and says, "Wow, Mia, your haircut looks amazing." Straightforward compliment, focuses on appearance.
And Mia's response, it's pretty standard but nice. Thank you, that's so sweet of you to say. Polite, appreciative.
Exactly. But then Sam adds a bit more depth. He says, "Seriously, it really suits you. You look super confident."
Okay, so that's more layered.
Right. It really suits you. It implies it fits her style, her personality, not just that it's a technically good haircut.
Yeah.
And you look super confident. That's powerful. It goes beyond looks to her whole vibe, her energy, like an internal feeling showing outwardly.
And Mia's final reaction, oh, you're too kind. I wasn't sure about it, but now I feel great. That really highlights the effect, doesn't it? Especially if she felt a bit unsure beforehand.
It really does. And what's interesting is how these simple phrases carry quite a bit of social weight. Like, that's so sweet of you to say.
Yeah.
It's not just thanks. It acknowledges the thoughtfulness behind the compliment.
Yeah.
Has a bit of emotional connection.
Right, warms it up.
Yeah.
And it really suits you. Like you said, feels more personal than just, it looks good. It connects the haircut to her.
Precisely. And you look confident. That's so effective because it's not just about the surface. It reflects something internal. It shows Sam's paying attention beyond just the haircut itself.
So we're seeing different types of compliments here. And the material actually breaks these down into categories, which is helpful.
Indeed. We see the appearance ones, like the classic, "You look great today." But it goes much further. You can compliment someone's personality.
Why?
Like, you're always so positive, it's inspiring.
Mhm.
That focuses on their character, the effect they have on others.
That's a good one. And then skill, relating back to talented.
Exactly. The example given is, "You're really good at solving problems." Recognizes a specific, valuable ability.
Then there's work-related compliments, super important in professional settings.
Definitely. Your idea during the meeting was brilliant. That's strong. It's specific, highlights a real contribution.
And finally, effort, recognizing the hard work.
Yeah, you worked so hard on this, it shows. Acknowledging dedication, perseverance, people usually appreciate that a lot.
The material also gives some more formal examples for work, right?
It does. Things like, I really admire your leadership style, or you handled that situation very gracefully.
Oh, that's a good one, gracefully.
You have a great eye for detail. These convey respect and acknowledge specific professional skills.
Really useful for the workplace. Okay, so we know what to compliment, but how do we make it feel natural, sincere? What are the practical tips?
I think the most crucial one is be specific.
Ah, yes.
The material contrasts "you're smart" with "I really like the way you explained that concept and made it so clear." The second one, way more impactful.
Absolutely. It shows you're actually listening, paying attention. Vague stuff can feel a bit empty. What else?
Well, nonverbal cues,
Mm-hmm.
obviously harder to convey in audio, but in person, a genuine smile making eye contact. It reinforces the sincerity. Your body language needs to match the words.
Makes total sense. Kind words, grumpy face, doesn't work.
Yeah.
What about, like, how often can you overdo the compliment?
Oh, definitely. The advice is clear. Don't overdo it.
Oh.
One sincere compliment beats 5 fake-sounding ones. Too many can feel insincere, maybe even a bit creepy.
Huh. Yeah, or like you want something. Quality over quantity. Got it. And the last point was about tone.
Right. Match your tone to the situation. Professional setting, maybe more formal, measured. With a friend, can be more casual, playful. Context is key for it to land well.
So be specific, use positive body language, don't overdo it for sincerity, and match the tone. That's really solid advice.
Yeah, very practical.
Now, the material suggests, going back to that Sam and Mia chat, just to kind of cement these ideas, looking back, what jumps out now?
Well, you really hear the specificity in what Sam says, not just nice hair, but amazing, and it really suits you.
Right.
You can imagine his friendly tone, right, which adds to the sincerity. And Mia's reply shows she genuinely felt good about it.
It really is a perfect little mini example. Okay, so to wrap up and give us even more tools, we got some extra flattering expressions, a sort of phrase book expansion.
Yeah, some lovely ones, like you light up the room. That's about someone's positive energy, their impact on the vibe.
Oh, I like that one. It's very warm. Here's another. That color looks fantastic on you. Specific about appearance, but nice and direct.
And you always know the right thing to say.
Yeah.
That recognizes someone's wisdom, tact, social intelligence, maybe.
Yeah, good way to put it. And this one about growth. You've really grown. I'm impressed. Great for acknowledging progress.
Very validating. And then finally, a character one. You're one of the most thoughtful people I know. Focusing on a really positive quality.
These are all great additions. It just shows how many ways there are to appreciate people.
Exactly. And like the material says, if you practice using these sincerely, it can genuinely strengthen connections. Friends, colleagues, anyone really.
So the big takeaway from our deep dive today seems pretty clear. A simple, genuine compliment. It can be really powerful.
Absolutely. Boosts confidence, brightens the day, strengthens bonds, and a small thing with potentially big ripples.
So, for you listening, the challenge maybe is to put this into action. Look for those authentic moments, things you genuinely appreciate, and just say it. See what happens.
You might be surprised.
Yeah. And as you think about how using compliments more consciously might change your interactions, it makes you wonder, doesn't it, what other small communication habits, seemingly minor things, could actually have a really profound impact on our relationships and just how we move through the world?
That's a great question to ponder. What other subtle skills are out there waiting to be noticed and used? Worth thinking about.